All right, so today I'm going to be going over number 1 of the NJSLA Unit 1 assessment. So let's take a look at this real quick. It's saying there's several points on the graph, and the question says, which of the following plotted points on the graph represent the zeros of the function, and select all that apply. So if we look at the word zeros in this question, right, we know that zeros mean the x-intercepts of this graph. So right away, we can go up to this graph, and we can cross out anything that's not an x-intercept, right? G, F, and C are y-intercepts of this graph. Therefore, we cannot include those. So we can go right down to here. We can cross off G, F, and C. Those are not possible options for this, right? So therefore, anything else, E, D, A, and B are possible. However, is not all of them, because we do have a function that we're given here. So if I take a look at that function, we know that we're trying to find the zeros, so we do have to use the zero product property for this function. First thing you have to do when you have the zero product property is you have to make sure that your function is fully factored. Take a look at that equation, right? And we realize that that first part of that function right here is not fully factored yet. We can break that up a little bit more. So we're going to keep that last part the same. That's x minus 6. The first part, we have to look at numbers or factors of 8 that add to positive 2. That would be positive 4 and negative 2, right? Factors of 8 multiply to negative 8, but when you add them together, will give you positive 2. Therefore, we have x plus 4, x minus 2, and then the x minus 6 from before. Now we have the zero product property because we're looking for zeros. So we just rewrite that entire function and set it equal to 0. Zero product property says that if I have a bunch of products equaling 0, that at least one of them has to be 0. Therefore, I can just set each of those parts equal to 0. So we have x plus 4 equals 0. We have x minus 2 equals 0. And we have, oops, I rewrote that wrong. Let's take a look at that. That is 6. So we have x minus 6 equals 0. And we just solve each of those for 0, meaning that x is going to be negative 4, x is going to be positive 2, and x is going to be positive 6. So all we have to do is we have to look over here for where x is 2, positive 6, and negative 4, right? We did not want negative 6. That was not one of our options. So therefore, the only options are A, B, and D, making the solutions A, B, and D.